Hello, people of the internet, and welcome back to another episode from the TheLunarCast. I'm your amazing host, the Best Night Sky, and today we're looking at some software I'm developing myself. Just me. It's a bit lonely on those cold nights. Anyway, this is PiePassMan. It is a password manager. Create, encrypt and store passwords for me so I don't have to remember them. And I can have a different, unique, secure password for a bajillion sites without having to remember any of them, or actually ever see them, for that matter. Therefore, I'm not even a liability to my own account. They can't torture the password out of me because I don't even know the password. And they can't shoulder peek either because it's never displayed unless you're dumb and paste it out in text file or something. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I've got a Patreon started for this thing. I'm a boober. Once some money starts coming in, it'll kick off and actually look pretty. This is just a concept program. Concept program at the moment. This is not the final product, and I would shoot myself if it was. Okay. So, yeah, with the whole Patreon thing, I figured I should make a video on this, demonstrating that it's real, it's a thing, it's not fake. I'm not trying to scam people out of money, I'm just trying to get money so that I can make this thing. And, yeah, supply it to the people of the interwebs. That's you people. Gasp. So, without further ado, let us bust open this egg and make an omelet. So here we have the login screen. Everything's gotta have one, you know, especially this, because your account credentials are part of the encryption algorithm, which is why all of that is stored on a server elsewhere, because it would be bad to have that directly linked right there. Anyway, I already have an account, so I'll just log in. Remember me will only remember your username. There is no option to remember the password, of course, because that would be dumb. The whole point is to keep your password safe. It would be dumb if they weren't passworded. Or if they were passworded, but the password was automatically entered. That would be dumb. So, here we have some crap I've already entered. If we look in here, you can see there's just a lot of random crap in here. That random crap isn't actually random crap, that's the encrypted passwords. This is the mumbo jumbo that the encryption algorithm spits out. To get the password out of that, you have to use the program whilst you're logged in, and then it has the correct encryption algorithm, because that's all based off of your account. So every account has its own unique encryption algorithm. It's quite beautiful, actually. So to get the password right, you just click one of these buttons at the moment, which should have automatically decrypted the password from the file using my credentials and copied it to my clipboard. So let's see if that worked. And it did. This long piece of garbage is the massive random password that was generated when I created this entry. And just to prove that wasn't on my clipboard, we'll click Skype and come back, and boop, we have a different unique password. And to prove that it's not just like copying something random. Actually, I don't know what it's gonna prove, but if I click this again, right, and paste it, it's the same as the top one. So yeah, that's a thing. And from here, to delete things, you can just like type it in, delete. This UI is slightly bugged. Doesn't show everything all the time, and it breaks constantly. But if I get rid of everything, or at least most of everything, and then make like a test Bob, create password, test Bob appears here. I can click it, I can paste it, and it's also completely different. These are 1,000 characters or whatever, random number symbol combination, and that is part of the reason, actually it's like 100% of the reason why this is not compatible with every website currently. For whatever reason they may have, which is almost certainly bullshit. Websites are putting limitations on what your password can contain. Like, and I'm not talking like your password must be 8 characters long, it must contain an uppercase, it must contain a number. No, 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 no. This is sort of counterproductive to that. They have like maximum lengths and symbols you can't put in. They're basically taking something that should be an infinite possible number of combinations that could make up your password, and they're limiting it for no reason, regardless of what they may say, because they don't store your password. They hash your password and store the hash of your password, which means that everybody's password on the server is the same length and contains the same symbols or range of symbols or what have you, which is 0 through 9 and A through F. Okay, so it shouldn't matter what goes into the password. Some cable company out there, I forget the name, but they said something along the lines of that they don't allow it because their users don't like putting the symbols in on mobile devices. And that's like, what? What? If they don't want to put the symbols in on a mobile device, they won't have the symbols in their freaking password. Stop putting limitations on passwords. It's dumb. Just stop. Anyway, so to fix that, I'm just gonna put in for now a thing where you can whitelist symbols, so it won't put any symbols in unless you type the symbols into this little thing. It'll be like putting the tags in on YouTube or something. It'll have some separator, what have you, and then also a maximum length, because that's also a thing. Like Steam only lets you have a 64 character long password for some reason. Well, currently this thing puts out 1,000 character passwords because I'm paranoid. It's lately with all this hacker crap that's been going on YouTube. So anyway, yeah, that's that is PiePassMan, or what's there now. Registration does work, but there is no way to sort of reset your password right now if you fuck it up. So if you do manage to mess up your registration and you don't feel like making a new account, just pop me an email at, well, this email right here. This one right here. You can just like pause the video, copy it or whatever. This email right here. If you email me there, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get it. And you can tell me to reset your password to whatever you want. Whatever. And I'll do it somehow. Manually. Which will be a pain in the ass, so I'm counting on you people not to fuck up your passwords. For now, until I figure out some sort of system. Really, I think I already have that implemented on the interface between the login server and the program, so I just have to program the program to interface with the interface. So yeah, that's all gonna be lovely. But anyway, thank you everybody who watched this for watching. Go support the Patreon, link will be in the description down below if you want. Not forcing anybody, but there are benefits to supporting. If you give $10 or more, you get early access to PiePassMan, so you can use it as is if you really want to. It's kind of shit at the moment, but you know, still works. It's useful. And if you pledge 20 or more, then you will get the early access along with your very own customized, not really, it's not customized for you, it's I'm talking like PiePassMan customized USB flash drive with a free copy of the full release version of PiePassMan when it happens to come out, which I am not going to actually set a date for that, because deadlines are bad. Deadlines make shit happen shittily. You know? You can't rush perfection.